Right, good morning and welcome back to the channel. I've got my little helper here. We've been out on a little road trip this morning and bought a bulk load of parts, hopefully with the intention of fitting them to the Renault 8 in the future. Now, some of you may recognise this. It is a Gordini crossflow head. Not only is it just a Gordini crossflow head, it's actually off a Renault 5 Alpine Turbo or Renault 5 Gordini Turbo. So in amongst all this big load of parts that I've got, we've also got inlet manifolds, exhaust manifolds, we've got a turbocharger in pieces, we've got the carb. Yeah, we've got a lot of bits here that should effectively allow me to build a turbo, an actual turbo Renault 8, but we're going to keep it old school. We're going to still keep it on carb. We have got the No Diz ECU, if you've watched that series where we've converted it to full electronic ignition. And if you remember in that, I built it with map for load, which now will benefit us going turbocharged. So it'll be carbed, it'll be a draw-through turbo setup, hopefully. And we'll be able to run it on the No Diz that we got, and we'll get it mapped up. And if we aim for something like, I don't know, 100 horsepower, keep the torque low so the gearbox and everything stays in one bit, that should be a little flyer. No doubt I'm going to reach the limits of something else, but yeah, we've got a few bits and bobs to go through here. I did buy a bulk load of stuff, a lot of it I don't need, so we're going to go through this now, quickly pick out what we do want, and then I can put the other bits into a box and we can sell them on to offset the cost of this conversion, I guess. Ideally it'd be great to get it done now, I guess, but realistically we're probably going to start this after the summer, when show season's down. I don't want to take the car off the road to do this and end up waiting months and months for bits and bobs that I'm doing, plus the funds to actually do it. But it would be good to have for the end of the year. Hopefully what we're going to do is we're going to convert the 1397cc bottom end to run a crossflow top end. There are a few bits I'm going to have to get. I might even have to go custom electric water pump on there, but I'm unsure yet. I might be able to modify things to suit, but we'll see. I'll bring you along on this journey. This is more a bit of an introductory video into the parts that we've got. But yeah, let's have a look what we've got in these boxes. Right, should we have a look through these boxes, mate?
Yeah, I think you might be able to use them.
I do need to be able to use them. They are an exhaust manifold.
Where should I put them?
I don't know yet. Let's look at, right, so we've got, what we've got here. That looks like an exhaust for a Renault 5. Still got the sticker on.
You might be able to use them.
No, probably not.
You might be able to in the future if you get a Renault 5.
Yeah, I'm not going to hoard bits.
Or another Renault that doesn't work like that.
Let's have a look.
All of it's useful.
It is, all of it is useful. Right, that looks like an oil pump.
Everything in the world is useful.
One man's scraps, another man's treasure. Right.
I don't think you'll be able to use these little bits because you just put a new one on your thing, didn't you? The Renault 8.
Yeah, we don't need those, different. So we've got an oil pump there, I don't know what that's from.
You might be able to use them.
Maybe. It's got the fixings and everything in there. Right, let's keep that separate.
I think you can use that.
We're just going through everything, mate. You
You'll
don't have
probably
to.
be able to use that in the future.
Maybe. I might want that oil pump in that engine.
Yeah, because that oil pump, when you're riding it might break, and then you'll still have a spare to use.
Something like that.
I don't think you'll be able to use any of them.
Is that a Renault 5 gear selector?
This, I don't think.
Don't know what this one is. We've got two of those.
Do you know what this is?
Must be a Renault 5 gear selector. One's got a spacer on and one hasn't. Something gearbox related. I don't know, steering rack joint.
The last thing that I won't be able to pick up.
That's fine. That's an alternator. So we've got an alternator there as well. Don't know what we want with that, so we'll put that aside.
So let's put the stuff that we aren't keeping in there.
I don't know, we're not going to fit that much in there, so let's move
We
that.
can put what we can fit in there. That we can fit in this, I think.
Wiper arms.
Yeah, but I do use them.
No, I don't need them, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know, let's put them in that box as well. What have we got here? Right, that's a turbo, that's a boost pipe. That's a boost pipe. Carb inlet. Oh yeah, we've got a few bits here that I definitely need. Another carb inlet. Well, it's not a carb inlet, it's a manifold inlet.
Lucky you arranged to meet him.
It was, wasn't it? Nice bloke, wasn't he? Got a water pump.
I don't think you'll be able to use it.
Don't think I'll be able to use that. Definitely want this. Do you know what that is?
No.
That's the carb goes on that, and that inlet goes on the turbo.
Wait, is that the car?
No,
What's the car?
that's the carburettor. That allows fuel in.
Is that what you need?
I need all of this, or some of it. Don't need the water pump.
You need this?
I need one of those.
Yes. That
So
one,
there's two of everything
that
there.
one still has the wires.
Does have some wires on. We'll need one of those for sure.
That one that has the wires, it'll be,
Looks like it's got a boost sensor.
this one will be easier with the wires.
It will be easier with the wires.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it will, but
Actually, keep the other
well, I'll
one.
keep one set there. We've got the
Keep the other one to challenge.
challenge. What are you even on about, mate?
Keep that one to challenge it. So it's harder to do the wires and stuff.
I like your enthusiasm. So we don't need that. So I can go down there as well. What else don't we need? We do need. Right, I don't need at the moment. I don't need the distributor. Yeah, pop that in there.
This?
That's a turbo actuator. I will want that. Let's go through it bit by bit. Put that in that box.
Might be able to use it. It looks useful.
Yeah, it does look useful. I don't.
Oh,
1, 2,
we might be
3,
able to use them in
4,
the future.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
15, 16.
There's 16 push rods there.
You want me to put them in?
No, I need 10 of them, but I don't know which ones I need.
16.
But what we should do is give them a
Maybe
key.
you should look at one of your manuals.
I will do.
Can we put them in the drawer?
Maybe. I'm just taking some nuts and bolts out. I want to clean all the dust out of this.
To use that tub.
You got the bin bag?
I'll bring it over.
No, keep over there, it'll be fine. On a rag. Yeah, that'll do. Well, no, this one will be fine. Can't remember what I do and don't want with regards to push rods. Do you know, Elliot? No.
Not sure.
No, not me. I thought there was some long ones and short ones. Not sure. Are they even push rods for these? I don't even know. That one. That one maybe? We will have to consult some manuals.
What's your manual?
A manual. Okay. Cleans manual.
Do you want me to get? What one is it?
Don't worry, we'll have to do some digging and some research first. Right, this is the carburettor. Turbo carb. We've got some other bits in here, haven't we? Brake caliper. Oh, that's cool.
You still
a
doing
brand new something bolt.
You were doing the channel when I was 5. Didn't you start doing the channel when I was 5? Because when I was...
Oh, I've been doing it a long time.
Because I think it was when I was 5, it was that time when you were doing the thing with the Renault R8, and then when I was talking into the camera and you didn't want me to. It was when you had your old camera.
Probably. You know you're talking on camera now, don't you?
Wait, the camera's watching.
Yeah. Got lots of bits and bobs, we need those. Oh, there's another push rod. Don't keep looking at it. Lots of bits in there, looks like turbo bits. That's an actuator bracket. Turbo oil drain. Oh, I could put a drain into the sump as well. Don't need that, chuck that in that box.
I'm not going to chuck it because someone else might need it.
I meant chuck it as in physically throw it, not chuck it, chuck it. On the box here. So we've got a turbo actuator, we definitely need that.
That's what I told.
That's a bracket. Do you know what that is? It's called a compressor wheel. That's a bit of rubber. What are you grabbing all my stuff for? These are head bolts by the look of it.
These look like they were the same as the head.
You just helping yourself now, are you? Pop it back in for me, please. We've got a compressor wheel in there. So, there's nothing. That box can go over there, mate.
Okay, here.
Yeah. Compressor housing. Compressor housing. What else we got? Ooh.
It looks like a snail shell.
It does look like a snail shell. That's a core.
That looks like another snail shell.
Ooh. Oh dear God. Oh, we got exhaust housing.
Is this the spinny thing? The wheel compressor.
No, that's the back one, but it's very similar. That's called a turbine. Exhaust turbine. And we've got, yeah. Actually, quickly put this back together. So that goes in there.
Yeah.
No, I've done it the wrong way around, sorry. That goes in there.
Yeah.
That goes on after that. Sorry. Goes on after that. And that goes on there. And that goes on there. Bish bash bosh turbo. So you've got the turbo there. Alright, I think we've actually got...
We have to properly build that.
Well, we have to what? Properly build it, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to check that box over there?
Like the screws and bolts.
Yeah, we'll just loosely put things together and then we'll come back and look at it. Know what that bracket's for. So we've got the lovely Renault Alpine. We want that though.
Okay.
But we'll put it somewhere. We've got some other bits over there. We've got 2 rads as well. Look at that. We've got the intake for the catfish. Yeah, not a catfish.
Yeah. You got 2 of the same. You got 2 of the same wrenches.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You alright there? Just getting dirty?
Getting the grass.
Oh yeah, that's loosely just... Loose. One bolt. Hey, it will do, yeah. I need to...
That looks like a duck foot.
A duck foot?
Yeah, going like that, so paddling in the water.
I have no idea what you're on about now.
water, paddling the water like this. Push the water behind.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Okay. Right. So which way around would this have been?
That sounded like the doorbell ringing.
Does a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That way.
Going on that side of it.
You carry on. That was a quick run.
Lap around there.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's what, mate?
This.
It's a pillar drill.
Why is there like the double-sided stuff on it?
I don't know, mate.
Did you build this bench?
I made it.
This whole bench? Did you spray paint the stuff from here? My tongue just gurgled. It looked like these. It looked like these could fit going on.
They do, they go in there.
In there.
See, that's going to pose a problem.
What?
I think that way round,
That gives a holes in.
that'd be putting the turbo into.
It looks like this needs to go there.
It does, but not worried about that at the moment. So I think this exhaust manifold might be no use, because otherwise I think that's going to put the turbo and everything in the engine, in the back seat. We don't want that, do we?
I'm not sure.
Right, leave that there.
I'm not like a car man.
You're not like a car man.
No, but I'm not like a car man, but I like cars.
Cool. I get what you mean. We're just loosely putting this together for fun.
Yeah. Cars are cool.
I agree.
I like building parts with them, you know? And I like them, but I'm just not like a huge fan of them.
That makes little to no sense.
It's just like a fun hobby.
It is a fun hobby. So that will go there, normally.
That goes there,
You're knocking me, boy.
and that goes there. No, I'm putting the pieces
Oh,
where
no,
they
just
need to
chuck them on
go.
the side now.
I just want to keep on putting it down. Use this so much.
Excuse me.
That looks like it's meant to attach to there. That's meant to attach to that, right?
What's that?
That
Kind of, yeah.
attached to that because that goes onto that and that attaches to that as well.
That goes on there like that.
And is that attached to that?
Yeah.
So that means all of the stuff that we've built, getting the parts out of, attaches to each other.
There we go. We have the beginnings of a crossflow head conversion and turbo conversion, though things are in the wrong place. But I think we've got the bulk of the bits that we need. Possibly a custom exhaust manifold. Other than that, I could actually take out the back seats, push this all into the compartment, into the cabin, but I don't think that's going to be wise. So it is going to be a long progress, a long project, but just giving you a little insight into what we've picked up today. If you see any bits here, I think we've got 2 turbo rads. I'll probably want to keep one, because I think if I do this, it'll probably end up needing a front rad swap. I've got a Renault 5 exhaust. We've got a few bits and bobs. If you've seen anything in the video that you want that I'm not using, primarily this, let me know and I'll see if I can sort you out. But yeah, thanks for watching. Could be fun. Don't get me wrong, this could fall completely on its face and this may never happen at all. We may even actually just do a swap to the crossflow head and go Atmo and just do a yeah, keep it NA. Should get some more horsepower anyway from that. Turbo would be nice though. So I've got a lot of bits here. I've got a lot of work to do to make it happen. But yeah, this could be the next step in the project. Right, if you can like and subscribe, follow along, that'd be great. And I'll catch you in the next video.